Good morning, everyone, from Casa de Dano and Jess. Today's going to be a fun day. I'm going to take you along with me on a daily vlog. We're just going to see what happens. I'm thinking about maybe going down to the Reds game. Maybe. The weather looks like it's going to cooperate. We're supposed to have some very strong storms tonight. See what happens. Let's see if I can get somebody to tag along with me. Maybe my brother or my mom. They're not doing anything today, so maybe they'll want to go. Very cheap tickets to the games on the business, what do they call it? Business something. It's a day game. A lot of people are at work. My work is where I take my camera, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. First, I want to show you Jessica's setup here because this is pretty crazy. Okay, so Jess... Well, I'll let you tell them. What are you doing now?
I'm watching the Nintendo Direct.
So Jessica has an entire setup of different YouTube vloggers that cover Nintendo.
Just people I like to watch.
Yeah.
And they're announcing the Switch 2 today, so I wanted to see everybody's reactions. And I wanted to see them all in, like, real time. And obviously I have to work, so I have everybody set up.
Right. And Nintendo Direct is they're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
And as most of you know, Jessica is a Nintendo fanatic. And if you can't tell by this, she has 3 different setups here because she wants to see everybody's reaction. That is dedication. I will be taking the Sony ZV-1 along with me today to check out the different sites outside. It's dark, and the Sony is a good low-light camera. I'm hoping it don't rain. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take an umbrella with me. Give my brother a call, see if he wants to tag along. If he doesn't, maybe take mom. Maybe both. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If they don't want to go, I'll probably still end up going. I know parking is cheaper during a day game. The game starts at 12:40. So I've really been wanting to get down to a Reds game. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to go down and check out a Reds game. Maybe show off some of the foods. Jessica was saying how they have a new, most people who live around Cincinnati know of Montgomery Inn. Montgomery Inn barbecue. And apparently they have like the Saratoga chips where they put the Montgomery Inn pulled pork on top of a bag of Saratoga chips with the different barbecue sauce and coleslaw. So I'm not going to eat any breakfast. So I want to make sure I'm hungry for that. Might take some peanuts, as you can bring stuff into the park. I think it might have to be unopened. I'm not too sure on that. I'll have to check. But tickets are pretty cheap. I was seeing tickets for like $10 or $11. Those are kind of in the nosebleeds, though. I might go a little extra, spend the $20 to $25, maybe get on the first or third baseline. Should be fun. All right, I am in the car heading to my brother's. He lives over across the river in northern Kentucky, so gonna pick him up. He has agreed to join me for this Reds game business special is what it's called. Game starts at 12:40. It's about 12:30, but we want to get there a little early because we're gonna go to the box office to get tickets. I am pushing this out as far as I can. I didn't want to buy tickets online and risk the rain. And yes, if it was a rain delay, we'd be able to come back, but who knows if we would have this opportunity. Happy hump day. We're on our way to the Reds game. Well, first, on my way to pick up the brother Dano. And then we may pick up a snack or something on the way, but I'd really like to eat at the stadium. We'll see what he wants to do, but should be a good time. Let's get moving. All right, crossing the river. Brent Spence Bridge. Got the stadiums over here. Go pick up the bro. Check out a Reds game. Boy, I sure hope it don't rain. It is overcast like crazy. All right, well, we have made it across the river. We were lucky. No traffic coming over here. Hopefully it's the same going back over. Got about an hour till game time. I got brother Dano here with me. State your name.
Davey.
And we're going to head across the river. We got to get tickets. Not even really sure where the box office is.
I know where it's at.
He knows. He's been to a lot more games than I have, so it's going to be fun. Probably going to get some food down there. Hopefully we can find the new Saratoga chips and pulled pork, as I am very excited for that. All right, well, we have made it up to the plaza area. Got the car parked. We got to head to the front to get our tickets. I just saw online there's a lot of cheap seats left. Not really sure what we're going to do, though. I'd kind of like to go on like the first or third baseline, see what happens. What's your preferred?
First base sounds good.
First base it is. So we actually kind of had to make a U-turn there.
I didn't realize how far we
I didn't either. I had no idea. We saw a big group of Reds fans heading this way. I kind of turned around there in the garage, but stadium's right there. And that's actually kind of cool. The guy, when we pulled into the parking garage, the guy told us exactly where to go. I told him we needed to still buy tickets, and it's like he led us in the right direction. All right, we've made it to the front of the park. Let's see here. I think the box office is right over here. You guys remember we did a video here the day before opening day. Pretty awesome. Definitely a lot less crowded on that day. A little bit of a line here for tickets, but not too bad. It is directly to the left as you come up to the front gate. It's pretty awesome. I don't know why I don't actually think they had these banners up when I first got here a week ago, the day before opening day. But yeah, pretty convenient. All right, well, I gotta say that was a bit of a hassle, but we had a very nice lady who actually hooked us up a little bit with better seats. The ticket process was a little strange. I thought you would get a ticket stub. They actually sent a link, very windy, sent a link to my phone, but they just scanned the QR code on the way in. We are up a little high, but I don't think it's going to be too crowded, so we may be able to move down later in the game. But yeah, got some nice looking seats though, so let's probably get in there.
Let's do it.
Hooday, Red Legs. All right, we have made it into Great American Ballpark. We made it through security, nice and smooth. Ballpark over there. We are up a few levels. Let's start heading that way. Might try and find a snack. It's not really a good time to get food. That's what everybody's trying to do right now. But well, Hunter Green down there is keeping them honest. He is one heck of a pitcher. He looks really good this year. Love this place. Also, when the Reds hit a home run, see those smokestacks over there? That's where the fireworks come out of. So hope for one of those today. So fun fact, if the Reds get 11 strikeouts, we get a free pizza. Is it 11 total?
Yes.
Or does Hunter Green total strikeouts? Total 11. So we got to do that today. So I want a free pizza. We got the little Reds. Is that the t-shirt shooter? Little steamboat golf cart. Shooting out something into the crowd. Well, update. Texas scored. Hit one off the wall. They got one, so got our work cut out for us today. He's going, get down. Yeah! The stealing machine. All right, we made a pit stop here. I got a bratwurst with some onions, peppers, sauerkraut. Thank you, Dave. Looks pretty epic.
Good.
Fantastic. Well, we lost 1-0, guys. What'd you think, though?
It's a good game.
I think the pitching will come around, or the hitting will come around.
Defense was great.
Yeah.
Offense, not so much.
Yeah. Plus, we got this guy playing when the Saints come marching in, or when the Saints go marching out. Still had a blast today, buddy.
Great way to spend a Wednesday.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, I am back home. Got me some coffee here. The Death Wish coffee. Still got some left. Needed something strong to get through the rest of this video. I am tired. Got a little sun is it got up to 80 degrees down at the ballpark. It was really warm. However, the winds were crazy. The winds are nuts. They're nuts right now. Actually, we're supposed to be getting a crazy storm here in the next few minutes. So I wanted to get this video out, start working on it before it hits. Apparently, it's supposed to be like it was, I think it was last week. We got some crazy storms, lost power for about a minute. And it's 80 degrees, and it's going to drop down to like 45. So those fronts hitting together are not going to agree with each other, and we are supposed to be getting crazy storms. As a matter of fact, talked to my mom earlier, actually just a few minutes ago. She was saying she got a message from Duke Energy that there was going to be high winds and possible severe thunderstorms. That's kind of strange to get a message from Duke Energy. I mean, that's cool. You know, at least they're letting you know ahead of time. Get the candles ready. But anyway, take a sip of coffee here. If you need to hit pause, it's going to be a little bit of a conversation. I got some things I want to talk about here. Oh, that coffee's good. It is good. I do like it. It's a shame it's so expensive. I get it when it's on sale, though. And I'll get it when it's on sale again. So, had a great time with my brother. David is an awesome guy. He really is. Some of you, a lot of new viewers, you probably have never met my brother. He's been in like clips of videos over the past, but we never get to really hang out. And today, everything, even though the Reds lost, we didn't even care. We both had a blast just hanging out with each other. Did a lot of stuff off camera. I didn't want to like video everything. It was kind of hard to video at the ballpark because when they're not like at bat or anything, there's like, you know, music playing very loud. It was very hard to see. So didn't get a lot of footage at the ballpark minus some of our food and us jamming a little bit. But it was fun. We lost 1-0, but I swear the pitching has been really good for the Reds lately, and Texas. Texas has got some really good pitchers. But we had an absolute blast. Some of this stuff, the lady, I think I started to talk about this. It's better to buy the tickets online. She told me any ballpark that you ever go to, no matter what city it is, it's going to be cheaper online the day before. Now, I wanted to wait until today because we didn't know when this storm was going to really hit. And we didn't want to buy tickets and then, you know, maybe could have got them refunded and stuff like that, you know, but I didn't want to deal with that hassle. Plus, you know, it wasn't like a big major thing, but it was cool going and picking up Dave and going to the game. And, you know, it just took me back. You know, me and my brother grew up playing baseball together, and it's fun when you go to a game with someone that really appreciates baseball. Now, another thing I want to say too, Great American Ballpark, there's really no bad seats. This ballpark is designed to where no matter where you sit, you can see everything going on. We're going to remember the seats where we were so that the next time we go, we're at least in that general area. It was really nice because my ankle has been bothering me a little bit. And I didn't really want to, I couldn't do the steps, but I didn't really want to do all the steps so I didn't have to. The elevator was right there at the front. We literally got on the elevator, went up to 5. It was like in the 500s. So, I mean, it was up there. But it was the 4th floor. That never got really busy, and we were at our seats in no time. I mean, it was really convenient. Really enjoyed that. That made the day even better. The parking was nice. The guy, when we pulled in, it was a little more than I wanted to spend, but I didn't really want to go all through downtown Cincinnati. Really, the way to do it is to park a little bit away from the stadium. And as the further and further you go, obviously the parking gets a little cheaper. But the guy was really cool. I said, you know, we haven't bought tickets. I said, where do you think's the best place to park? And he said, well, which direction of the stadium are you heading? I said, well, we still need to buy tickets. He says, cut through all these people right here, like the other gates, right? So it wasn't like I was cutting people off. We had already paid and gone through. But he said, go all the way to the left and then go straight back. And I was like, and he said, take that elevator on the right when you get all the way to the end. He said, there'll be nobody down there. And I was like, it seemed kind of weird because I was like, it's probably going to be packed down there, but whatever. I listened to him and it was wide open. It was wide open. Now I know we're here on a Wednesday. On a Friday night, Saturday night, this might have been very packed, but it was really nice. We parked right next to the elevator where I showed you where we came out. the front. We went the wrong way at first, turned around, and then went to the front ticket office, which is right to the left of the ballpark. I guess because they didn't have those signs, I didn't notice the other day. And usually it's always been where we do get the tickets online. But anyway, very nice. The staff was very friendly. So many friendly people. We met some of you guys down there. It's always nice meeting people and just chatting with you guys and talking with fans, and it's thank you all for that. And it's good to see everybody having a good time. Everybody, even though, and I think there's something to be said about just going to a game, because it's like it's about the experience, right? It's about the experience of being there. Today it was for me the experience with my brother. This was probably the coolest day, the most fun I've had with my brother in the last 20 years. And I was like, this is really all. It was just me and him talking baseball, talking old school, back when we used to play, and different things that different times we've been to different ballparks, talked about Riverfront Stadium and different times down there and all that stuff. And it was a really good day. It didn't even matter that we lost. It was a good game. I would have liked to have seen a couple home runs or something, but, what can you do? And the food was great. I always say the La Rosa's pizza from Cincinnati always tastes better down at the ballpark. I don't know why that is. It tastes better at Kings Island, too. Kings Island Amusement Park. Like, for some reason, we can go to the original La Rosa's pizza, which is right down the street from us, and it doesn't taste that good. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe because they're cooking it constantly. Maybe their ovens aren't overworn like those. I don't really know. But that brat and the sauerkraut and the veggies on top, guys, that was fantastic. That was delicious. We got a couple souvenir Reds cups. We did it up. We did it up. We had a blast. Also, I know people are going to be asking about the whole thing what Jess was doing. Jess has a few people that she follows on YouTube as they do she plays a lot of Nintendo games, like different, a lot of you guys know she plays Dreamlight and some of those other games on that. Well, apparently they did reveal when they were going to release the Nintendo Switch 2. It's the Nintendo Switch 2. It's coming out June 5th, I think. That is very close. That is 2 months away. We were thinking it was going to be like September or November. But no, it's coming out soon. So if you're a Nintendo Switch fan, I did go back, watch some of the Mario Kart stuff. That looks pretty awesome. Mario Kart, that's one of our favorite games we like to play together. It looks pretty cool. And it's like an open world Mario Kart. So that's even cooler. But guys, yeah, just wanted to sit and chat about our day today. I know I wasn't able to get a lot of footage at the ballpark because the wind was crazy. When I went back, I was looking at some of the clips I was editing. Some of the stuff you can't even hear because the wind's like, and it's like, oh my goodness. I probably should have took my other camera. I have to remember that next time. But for the most part, I was glad I was able to take you guys along, hang out with my brother with me. He really enjoyed doing some of the different video stuff. He thinks it's really cool what I do. I keep telling him, I'm like, you need to start a YouTube channel. You start a YouTube channel. You got a brother who, is starting to get the hang of it, and as to where he would not do stuff like what I do. But he has a lot of good ideas that I think he doesn't even know that he could definitely put a lot of this stuff out here. And I know he would get a huge audience for some of the things that he likes to do. I don't want to say what those things are. If ever he decides to do it, those are the little ideas that I'll give him. And I think he knows, but a lot of fun though. I mean, we had a blast and it is black outside, guys. It is getting ready to storm, buddy. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. The trees are nuts. I don't know. Also, some of you guys were asking about this. Yeah, this is the shirt that Jessica actually got this for me at Target the other day. This De La Cruz. She even took care of the sleeves for me. Really nice, especially since it was 80-something degrees today. But anyway, I won't keep you guys with all that. I just wanted to sit and chat about it for a second. A lot of fun today. A lot of fun. Let us know down in the comments if you would like to see me and Dave or do some more adventures like this. Maybe go to another game. I have to take my other camera next time, though. I think it's kind of hard. Like, another reason why I wanted to video this today, I knew it was going to be a little less crowded than like a Friday night or Saturday night game, but it's kind of tough because, like I said before, there's a lot of music playing, and I can't be recording all that music filled in with everything because, you know, there could be issues with that. So had to make sure I took some of that. I've already taken out some of it, and it's like that makes my job a little more complicated, especially when you try to do these every day. Any extra work that I have to put in, an hour or two or three, you know, that, and then it starts to be like, okay, well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I am not done editing this video yet, but this one should be fine because we're at home. But anyway, guys, I should be getting to Kroger tomorrow. Going to do some shopping at Kroger tomorrow. I think maybe going to kind of sporadically do things, and I am going to try and do some things that are more some other videos as well, you know. But as far as Kroger goes, I think a lot of the sales that were there last week are some of the same ones that are there this week, but they do have some different digital coupons. So may go to Kroger tomorrow. We'll see. If not, probably Friday. But yeah, definitely want to check out the deals and see where we can save. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with my brother. Like I said, didn't want to record much anyway because I just wanted to enjoy our time, you know. And it's one of those things that's hard to explain. It's like just being there with him at the game. It's like we don't even have to say anything. It's like we each know what each other's thinking. And it's like even on a bad pitch or a hit, you know, it's like I already know what he's going to say. I mean, obviously, I've known him his whole life. So, but I don't know. It's those kind of little things that make it fun. And I think for baseball, me personally, I like watching it on TV, but there's nothing like being at Great American Ballpark. That ballpark is awesome. I mean, if you ever get Cincinnati, even if you're not a big baseball fan, I mean, it's worth it going for the food. Oh, that's another thing. I didn't get to try some of the other foods that I wanted to try, but we will next time. I have to kind of get a good idea of where they are. One of the places I wanted to try, I think the Saratoga chip thing, I think that was all the way on the other end of the park. I didn't feel like walking that far. But I do feel like baseball is a little different than a football game. Like football, I would almost rather watch on TV just because football games get really hectic, you know. I mean, and they're always sold out, and it's just it's harder to see the football game too from the stadium. It's like baseball, you can kind of see everything, as to where like the Bengals game. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to be down there. It's fun to be in the environment. But that's kind of one where I just like eating my wings and watching it at home. Jess actually likes watching the Bengals. Jess likes watching the Reds, too. Who knows? Maybe me and Jess will go to a Reds game here soon. Let us know down in the comments. I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell her right now. If I get 2,000 likes, if I get 2,000 thumbs up on this video, I will get Jess to go to a Reds game this year. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.